Hello, hello, and we are live. I just want to make sure, double check housekeeping items. We are streaming from StreamYard, so please be sure to allow StreamYard to access your first and last name so then we know if you're commenting who you are. I'm just double checking Facebook, making sure we are live. And we are live. So I'm super, super excited to be here today because we have a really amazing announcement that we've been keeping under wraps. I'm super excited. I didn't even introduce myself, but for the people who don't know me, my name is Mary Grace and I'm the owner and CEO of Social Register Network. And welcome today. I see everyone tuning in. Do me a favor, comment below where you're from. If you are a member, comment below so then we can see that you hear us and see us just fine from your device. Okay, so I want to introduce my guest today because we have a really amazing announcement. His name is Dan Morel. So this is, I think one day we'll tell everyone our story, like how this all came about. I will save that for another day.
Sure.
Hello, is that Janelle? We have Janelle on, member from Vegas from Alderis Mortgage. Thank you for tuning in. And feel free to share this live because we have a really great announcement. So I'm not going to hold on any further. Dan Morel is our new Las Vegas chapter owner. Woo! And I'd like to welcome him. Him and I have just been working on things behind scenes for a couple of months. And I'm just so excited to make this announcement because it's really hard for me to keep secrets. And he's such an amazing person to add to my team. I've learned so much from him. He's added so many things to our benefits already, which you guys have probably seen already. And without further ado, I'm going to let Dan introduce himself because everyone needs to get to know who he is, why he chose to become the chapter owner of Las Vegas, and what does that really mean? I'll share with you guys what that means after he introduces himself. So Dan, tell everyone about yourself personally, professionally, and tell them about your connections nationwide.
You got it. So thank you for having me. I'm really excited to be part of the team and to work with you and everyone else that's part of the company and really grow what I think is going to be something amazing that people are going to be involved in for decades to come. But I'm originally from New York. Fun fact, was actually born in Minnesota. Very few people know that about me. But I grew up in New York, went to high school there, ended up going to college in Maryland, lived in DC after that. And then I had a friend that was living in Vegas, and he was just, he wouldn't leave me alone to come visit him in Vegas. And that was about 16 years ago, and I've been on vacation ever since. No, just kidding. But I've been in Vegas for 16 years now. I love it here. Every time I travel somewhere else in the U.S., it just reminds me of how fortunate we are to live in a place like this, where there's just a lot of opportunity and things are open 24/7. This is the real city that never sleeps. And I can say that because I used to live in New York and things close. It's not true. But yeah, I mean, I'm just really excited to be part of this. And if you want some, professionally, I've done so many different things. But recently, we started a consulting group, me and some other strategic partners called Truth Consulting Group, and we're really excited to grow that along with everything that's happening with the Social Register. I've been in tons of different industries, from health and fitness to hospitality to supply chain and logistics to financial world, to you name it. I've done a lot. I've always had an entrepreneurial mindset. My brother and I started selling things when we were in elementary school. So we've always had that drive. I don't know. I try to figure out where it came from sometimes, but really probably was from my grandparents on both sides. I come from two sides. Both my parents were entrepreneurs. So My mom's dad owned grocery stores, and then my dad's mom has always owned businesses. She owned like a chain of daycare centers in Minnesota. So I guess it's in my blood, right? So that's how, it's always been that way for me. It's funny. My brother and I used to get in trouble in elementary school. We would sell things to all the other, students, and then we wouldn't steal their lunch money, but we would, sell them stuff with it. And then all the parents would call my parents, and they would get mad because their kids would go hungry because they gave their lunch money to us for like stupid things that we would sell them. So it was funny. But yeah, I'm fired up. I've being in Vegas for so long, and then being in the hospitality industry for about a decade. I've just cultivated relationships with people all over the country, and I'm just really excited to be able to use those relationships that I've built to help other businesses within Vegas to get access to that and to help them grow and to really play a key role in the Social Register and helping all the other businesses, the current members, and then all the new members that are going to be joining as well. So I'm excited.
Well, we're excited to have you. Dan is definitely going to be helping us build and grow the other chapters as well. So his role with the organization is just, for me, I'm so grateful because I realize there's no way that one person can do this. So bringing on the experts and people who just have different pieces that they can offer to the organization, like Dan and Luke and Hannah and myself, and just coming together to be a powerful team and deliver and make an impact in this community nationwide. So I'm excited to have Dan. As you can see, I'm very excited. I mean, he has lifted so much stress for me. So tell everybody, why did you decide to take over Social Register Las Vegas chapter?
Well, I was a member, so that helped with my decision. I just remember when I was a member, and the first event I ever came to, I was just blown away. I've been part of different, BNI groups or different networking groups in the past, where everyone just tries to, sell each other their services and whatever it is. I'm not gonna knock anything. That's just not my style. But there wasn't that much value out of a lot of the other networking groups that I was a part of in the past until I became a member with the Social Register. And I remember the first event I came to, you walk in, it's like this buffet, sit down, fancy luncheon. And I'm just like, okay, I didn't even have, I knew I needed to be part of that networking community immediately. I didn't even care I couldn't even tell you what the presentation that day was about, because I just knew you guys knew what you were doing. And it really, embedded in me that this is something I wanted to be a part of. Now that was 3-4 years ago, maybe. And then, I wanted to get back, with COVID and everything, I wasn't really involved. And when since stuff starting to open up again, I wanted to, okay, I need to get back into networking. And I just, I am where I am today because of networking and relationship building. That is the only reason why I am where I am. And I know how important it is. So now that things are opening up, I wanted to get back into it. So I reached out, right? Found out that you were the new owner. I got super excited about that. We chatted. I'll never forget where I was in the cars, in the parking, parked in my car when we were talking, taking notes. Okay, this is how I can help her, and then you're like, oh, by the way, I'm looking for, to sell the Vegas chapter, and I'm looking for a new chapter director. And you had already been talking to a couple people. So I was just like, what's your address? I'm coming over and writing you a check, or Venmo, whatever it is. Because I knew I didn't want to miss out on the opportunity to be part of this. And I also know that with me on the team, together, the two of us could do so much good for all the businesses here in Vegas. And then as we grow everywhere, but that's did I answer your question?
Yes. Well, I wanted you to share about how you like kind of got you noticed us again
Oh
because
yeah, for sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's the originally why I reached out, is because I knew that you guys were doing something different. I saw more Facebook posts. I saw that you personally were more active. The brand was very clean, and I could tell that there was a rebrand, and you were putting out content, and I'm like, okay, they know what they're doing. They're up with the times of what you need to be doing in today's world to grow your brand. And I knew I wanted to be part of that, because I aligned with everything that you were doing, and all the different posts that you were putting out, like agree, this is awesome, you're on it, like 100%, right? Rockets to the moon, let's go, so I love, not only did I notice you, but I aligned with the content too. So it was just a perfect match. And then when we talked that first time, it's like, okay, I don't know how I'm gonna be part of this yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. And you know we made it happen, and I'm fired up to get going.
I'm fired up too. I know, everyone in Vegas wants to know who are your connections out here in Vegas and who are you going to be able to, build relationships with and connect our members to here in Vegas locally.
Yeah, I mean, well, since I've been in Vegas, probably a decade in hospitality. Spent time with Tao Group, and I opened up the SLS Hotel Properties. So I have a lot of connections within the hospitality network. And still to this day, I've maintained all those relationships. And then most recently, the company that I've been working with, they're a distributor here in town, and because of what I've been doing with them, I've made really good connections with a lot of the different hotels here in town, different small businesses that we sell to, and I'm really looking forward to bringing what I have access to all the members. I've worked with the Golden Knights, so I have a really good relationship with them, and it's exciting stuff. There's some new things that are going to be coming out that I'm working on with one of my new strategic partners. Their company is called Executive Brand Growth, and we're gonna be putting out some serious stuff coming soon. I'm fired up, and it was. They're another local business. So if I can work with local Vegas businesses and we all could grow together, I really think there's a lot of power in that.
Oh, I'm excited. So that's Executive Branding Growth. That's John Midiana. I think I put a little note out in our community talking about how we brought in a heavy hitter in the influencer market. I'm just super excited. I think this will definitely up level our benefits. You'll soon see that our benefits now include business consulting through Dan. So there's a lot of great things that we are putting together and announcing in the next few weeks. So please stay tuned. So
yeah, he rearranged his schedule. He's actually leaving Nashville, I believe today. So he's going to be able to, John's going to be able to be there tomorrow. So I'm excited to introduce him. Just we don't have time to get into it obviously today, but what he can offer some of the businesses that are currently members, and then any other business in Vegas is amazing. So I'm excited to work with him personally and directly, and then to show what aligning with him can do for your brand and your business, and really take it to the next level. And that's something that we're excited to share with a lot of the Vegas businesses here in town for sure.
Yeah, we're for sure going to have him do some workshops and webinars. And actually, he just connected with 2 of our current members that I introduced him to. So we are excited. It's a great connection. So we are a networking organization. So I want to know, why do you believe networking is important for businesses?
Well, networking is the only way to really create credibility and grow your brand and build relationships. people only do business with you for two reasons. They trust you or they like you. And typically it has to be both, because you can like someone and still not trust them, and you're probably not going to do business with them, right? Trust and credibility and then likability are crucial to doing business, especially in today's environment. So I've applied that over the last decades plus of just being in business, and I don't think there's anything more important than building quality relationships, and then aligning with the right people and growing together. With alone you can go fast, but with a team you can go far. And I really believe that strategic partnerships and aligning with the right people can really take whatever you're doing to that next level. But networking is so important. A perfect example is, you never know who you're gonna meet. I can't remember what book it was from, but one of the quotes was like, "Say yes more," right? And you never know who you're gonna meet when you go anywhere, whether it's whatever it is, right? A dinner, a networking event, you name it, and then you can kind of like look back at all the different choices that you made in your life to get to the point where you did say yes to go to this event or to go to this meeting, and right, and then how much good came from that. Now you're probably going to go to a lot of things and nothing might happen, right, out of them, but that's part of it. It's just the law of large numbers, right? So the more people you meet, the more you network, the more potential opportunities are going to be presented to you.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why Dan and I aligned in so many ways. And I was like, he is a great addition to our team because we believe in the same power of networking. It's not about, referrals or making that sale. It's really building a connection, building your community, your tribe, and power players. And like he said, you can be going to everything and nothing may come out of it, but you may meet a new friend. Maybe you might meet your new business partner. I know that's happened to Luke. Luke actually met one of his business partners at our event. So many different things and so many different people you'll meet. And that's what I'm finding when I'm networking nationally. And Dan is a huge part of their national virtual networking that we will be doing. And it's its own membership where members will be able to connect nationally at that level, and hopefully in the future, I don't like saying hopefully, but in the future, internationally. That would be super cool.
Yeah, I used to say hopefully a lot too. So we'll help you get that. We got to get that out of your vocabulary, because I had a mentor once told me, he goes, "Hope is not a strategy."
And what's funny? You told me that the other day, and my husband, the co-owner of Social Register, he was speaking about, he's into stocks. And so he was saying the word hope. And so I told him, I schooled him and I said, well, what I learned from Dan today was, and so every time we even go down that path, we don't say hope. And that's what we teach our son now. So
no, the first step is recognizing that you're doing it, right? And now, so because most people aren't even aware, they don't even know, like, the lack of self-awareness in today's world is just unfortunate. So once you actually become aware of what you're doing, then you can kind of catch yourself. Okay, I said that, I didn't mean it. And then you change what you said. And then slowly but surely, you don't even say it anymore. You eventually get that word out of your vocabulary. But yeah, I used to say it too. And a really mentor of mine in the past said, like, hope is not a strategy. Like, it's that simple, Like, I hope the bank account just, more money just shows up in it. Like, that's not going to work, right? Yeah. So.
I just wanted to share that with you because thank you for that. Now we try not to say hope in this house.
That's good.
So what are you most excited about to bring to our members now that you are part of the team?
Well, I'm just excited to really, I think we touched on it already a little bit, but I'm really excited to be able to grow nationally. I think that's what's really exciting to me. Yes, it's awesome and amazing that we help all the Vegas businesses connect with each other. But I think there's just so much more out there. That people just don't know. There could be a business in Oklahoma or North Dakota that really aligns with what you're doing, and then partnering up with them can help both of you guys get to where you want to be faster. You just don't know. And there's 30 million small to medium-sized businesses in the United States. So there's a lot of people that are fighting the fight, but if you figure out a way how to build a relationship and work with someone, no matter where they are, you could grow nationally a lot faster, in my opinion. I'm really excited to bring that to the members. I think what we're going to do with what you said before with the virtual speed networking is going to be next level. That platform is amazing, and to be able to get people in Florida to connect with people in Chicago and DC and all over the country is invaluable, in my opinion. It's really going to set our membership apart from any other networking group out there, because people want to be able to meet people all over, and now everyone's comfortable with it, right?
Yeah.
People were I don't know, Zoom video call, what's that? Right? It's crazy. It's funny, but it's also, I feel like it's not at the same time, because it shouldn't have took a pandemic for people to be okay with it, right? We go in strangers' cars now every day, right? With Uber, that used to be weird also. So I think now I think now everyone is ready, and that's the difference. They're okay being in front of a camera, in a meeting. So I really think nationally, I'm really fired up about our expansion. That's going to be really exciting, and I think there's going to be a lot of value for that, because it'll help the Vegas businesses, which is the predominant group of the membership, really be more open-minded and expand their business, right, nationally. Because as we grow nationally, we'll help the Vegas businesses learn how to grow and expand nationally as well. Maybe Vegas will be the new Silicon Valley. Who knows?
Right. I'm excited, because I'm excited to have that one expo where we bring everyone together and we just do this huge convention of an event, and you meet someone that you met virtually in person finally. I mean, that's going to be amazing. I'm going to love that.
Right.
We have a couple of people commenting, so I'm going to put them on the screen. I don't know who this is, but they're saying, yay, congrats to Dan. We're excited. And then we have Doy from Orange County. He's one of our new members. He's saying hello. Right on. And then he has a third one. And Dan actually has some connections out in Orange County as well.
Yeah, I do. When I was in the financial industry, we had offices down there. So I was going to Southern California like once a month for 3 years. So we have I have a decent footprint out there too. So I'm excited. I know that's like your baby and you want to grow that. So I'm excited to help you as much as I can with Orange County, for sure.
And then this is a Las Vegas member. She's been a member for several years. She's a lifetime member, Rosie.
Awesome. Hi, Rosie.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm just so excited to have Dan, because again, he brings so much knowledge and expertise to the team, and just his background and everything that he knows. It's things that I didn't know, so I can lean on him, and he can lean on me for things that maybe he hasn't ran into or he doesn't know. And we're just so excited. We're aligned in so many different ways, and I've just been so excited to share this new person who's a part of our team. Like, I've been posting our team meetings, but then I have to block Dan out of it. I'm like, oh, this is a secret right here. I can't tag you in anything. So I'm excited.
Now it's fair game. You can tag away.
For sure, for sure. Well, what I'm going to do is in the description of this video, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, we're going to put Dan's contact information, his LinkedIn, and then in the members section, I will put his email. I don't want to blast that publicly, only because you may get spammed or whatever the case may be, but I'll put it in the members community. And feel free to introduce yourself to Dan. And tomorrow, we actually have our mixer over at Space. I will put that flyer in the comments. Dan will be there. I will be there. My husband will actually be there too. Hannah will be there. And then we're hoping Luke will be there. So our entire team is actually going to be at this event. So it's going to be really amazing to just see people in person and then see, I've been talking to this team of mine virtually for like so many months. And now to see everyone in person, I'm like, oh, this is really happening.
Yeah, no, it's exciting. This is going to be my first, I've left my house, a couple times this year, but no, I'm just kidding. But no, this is going to be my first networking event since before, the pandemic started. So I'm really excited to be there. I have, some good contacts of mine that support me, for years that are going to show up. So hopefully, which we don't say anymore, right? We're going to have a great, it's going to be a great event tomorrow. And I'm excited to meet everyone in person. I'm vaccinated, right? So, we can shake hands, we can do fist pumps, whatever you want to do. It's all good.
Yeah. Well, be sure to come out tomorrow. It's 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. It's at Space Co-working. We are going to have drinks. Everything is complimentary. Drinks, hors d'oeuvres, everything. We're celebrating a lot, and just being able to see everyone in person is really, really exciting out here in Vegas since we're opening 100% on June 1st.
Yeah, it's awesome. This city is on fire right now. It's crazy. I saw what happened in 2008. I was here.
Me too.
But I mean, this is not, it's insane what's happening in Vegas. It's really crazy. The real estate market is on fire. Commercial real estate market is on fire. It's really wild. Vegas is growing really, really, really fast. And all the casinos are just jam packed with everyone that's been cooped up in their house waiting to get out. So it's exciting. It's going to be good.
It is super exciting.
We're back.
We are back. Welcome back. Dan, is there anything else you'd like to share with everyone?
Put me on the spot. No, I'm a big believer in transparency, and I really want to be an asset to every member in this community, however I can, right? So there's no such thing as a dumb question. If whatever it may be, and Mary Grace, you could put my website too in wherever you're gonna, all that stuff, so people can kind of see what we do. But we're a COO on demand, if you will, right? A fractional COO, or I have CFOs and CMOs on my team. So whatever it is that anyone's business might need, or if you're struggling with, okay, how do we, we pivoted, we made it, now what? How do we set ourselves up for the next decade plus of successful business? We want to help. So, please feel free to reach out, and that way we can course correct or help guide anyone in the right direction. And that's really just, I guess, what I'll leave you with. But I just want to be an asset. We only win together, right? And our success is in helping other businesses become successful and stay successful, and be advocates for what we're doing to try to help them. So that's all. I'm just ready. I'm ready. Is it tomorrow at 5 o'clock yet? Let's
go. We're ready. I think we're all ready. We're all ready for this. Our entire team is just waiting for this announcement. So thank you again, Dan, for coming on live with us, doing this announcement. So this means that you'll start seeing Dan more often in front of the camera in the community, on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook, because he is a part of the team. He will be dropping in some gems in regards to his consulting firm. So if you have questions in regards to your business, just like Dan offered, feel free to reach out to him. That's why he's here. And if any, so I just want to kind of clarify that you can still come to me and Alexis for questions. We're a team. I just want to clarify that because I don't want people to think, oh, Dan and Mary Grace is gone. No, we are a team. We all work together, but Dan is the chapter owner and running Las Vegas. So what that means is if there's any connections you need here in Las Vegas, any resources you need, anyone you need to really reach out to here in Vegas, you would reach out to Dan because Dan has those connections here in Vegas. But membership and everything, you still contact me and Alexis. Don't kick us out.
No, we're together forever, all of us.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope to see you guys tomorrow. If you are in Las Vegas, check us out at our mixer over at Space Coworking. I will drop the flyer in the comments. It's 5 o'clock to 7 o'clock. And then every month we have mixers, speed networking events. We have our virtual speed networking events. And in July, I can't say exactly the date, but we are launching our DC chapter.
Yes.
And actually, Dan is coming out with us for that launch. So it's super exciting. A lot of exciting things going on here.
I'm really excited about DC. You know, I went to college there and I lived in the DC area for, you know, maybe 5 years. I have so many friends there. So they're all excited that I'm coming in July, and it's I'm really excited to help launch DC. I have a soft spot in my heart for that place. It's probably the only city I would ever move to on the East Coast.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So not even New York, because isn't that where you're from as well?
Yeah.
New York?
Yeah. No, I grew up in New York. Yeah, but no, DC is a special place for sure. So that's when you told me that was the newest location. I was okay. It's perfect.
Yeah, it all worked out.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you tomorrow. And again, I will put all of Dan's information in the description. So feel free to reach out to him. And I'm actually going to add his LinkedIn, his Instagram, and his Facebook because we as a team are doing a lot more on social media. So you'll see a lot of things dropping on all of our profiles. So it's very important that you connect with Dan. All right. Well, You guys have a great rest of your week. And we will see you tomorrow if you're in Vegas. Bye.
Sounds good. Bye.